Hi everyone, welcome back. We are going to continue working on Graphic45, Catch of the Day. We've made quite a bit of progress. When we left off last time, we just had the two inside panels to do and a few mats. So let me go ahead and open that up. And I did finish the left side, which is what I've been doing, and leaving the right side for us to do together. So here's the little pocket that we did last time, and I cut a few mats for that. And I have, let's see, I have these little narrow strips. I'm not sure where that one goes. Oh, it goes here. Okay. So I cut those. These are 3/8 of an inch wide by 7 7/8, just to decorate that area. So let's go ahead and get started putting these down just to get them out of the way. And have I inked them? I have not. Alright, so I have been using navy powder puff ink on all of the blue mats. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Got those inked. Let's go ahead and put these down. Really like that one, but it doesn't show as well on the Kraft. And I just cut these pieces out of scrap, so just use whatever you got. I would stick with just one color though, either orange colored ones or blue colored ones. I don't want this to look too busy. Okay. So she was really not happy about being kicked out, and she bit me. She got a scolding for that. Okay. And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these strips down. The first couple will be off camera because they're off to the left. This thing is just, well, maybe I can pull it in. It's just very big to get the whole thing under the camera. Okay, go. And that one's gonna go there. Just be very careful when you're doing these to line them up with each other so that the top edge and the bottom edge is even. Otherwise it's going to look messy. Okay, there we go. And now to this side. Okay. And then we have this one. Okay, there's that. And then this is going to go on there, but I'm going to leave it off for the moment while we do the pockets. Okay, let me slide this over. All right, and these two pieces are going to be the spine mats on the outside. These are the mats for the pockets, and these are the pockets. You will have already seen in the cutting guide how big to cut them. I'm looking for my ruler. I think it's buried in a pile of scraps off to my side here. Well, oh, I don't see it. This is 3 by 5 7/8. This is 4.5 by 5 7/8. Pretty sure it's 5 7/8. Just double check. No, it's not. Hang on. These are centimeters, so that's not going to do me any good. Here's my centering ruler. Six 7/8. Okay. All right, so we'll do this one first. Slide that over a little bit. And I have scored these as every other pocket pretty much. The two sides and the bottom at 1/2 inch, excuse me. I'm a little congested. It's first thing in the morning. I'm trying to get this, at least this part of it done before I have to start work. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down here. And that one does not want to come up. Go. And this one is going to be even with the bottom of the book, and it's in about 1/16 from the outer edge. Just make sure, do a test fit. You want to make sure that it doesn't intrude into the hinge. Go. I'm so sorry. I'll try and edit that out. Okay. And then just going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to stack this one on top of that one. Okay. So you just want to line this one up even with that one. I feel like I did not. Hang on. Oops. I don't want to. I'll have to get up. No, that's fine. Actually, I was thinking it was off, but it's not. Okay. There we go. Okay. Get rid of these. Cats love them, and it's probably one of the reasons Jolly was trying to get up here. Okay. And mats. We have got the anchors. No, do I need to trim that one? I don't think so. I think it's just being fussy. There we go. We have the anchors. We have this orange blueprint kind of thing. And postcards. Okay. Let's put those down. somebody asked me in the comments, so I guess I haven't mentioned it lately. I don't give you measurements for the mats because you really have to measure the space to make sure you're cutting your mats correctly. Everybody folds slightly differently, burnishes slightly differently. But what I do is measure the space and then cut my mat 1/8 inch less. Every now and then I'll use a quarter if I want more of the background to show, but typically I do 1/8. Okay, there's the ruler that I'm looking for, right there under the book. You guys were probably like yelling at the screen, Christina, it's right under your nose. Okay. Okay, so that's all of the inside. The last thing we need to do is attach this to this spine. And to do that, we are just going to peel back a couple of inches from the back of the tape on one side of the spine. There's a lot going on here. Make sure you're putting the right part, the correct opening, the part that forms a tube, onto the fin. Don't put it all the way down. This is a very bulky page. Leave yourself a good 1/8. And pull, oops, it slid up on me. Okay, it's good. And I'm just going to lift that up. Give it a good press. Forget how that goes. Like that, like that. Turn it over. And get the other side of the tape. And press. Do the same thing. Okay, there we go. That is really cool. So it goes like that. So we have lots of inserts to do, but we also have to do these 2 spine pieces. So let's do those now. And I have cut these pieces, and I'm trying to remember how they go because they were cut from the same piece, just side by side, so I want to put them on the book the same way. Oops. And I thought I had cut this piece, but I guess I didn't, so we'll do that in a minute. Alright, so this one goes here, and then this one goes next to it, and these are all inked. And these are from the piece that's left over from the cover. And remember, we're going to add embellishment to the cover. So if you look, this one just comes around. So I just started cutting right there. I'm just holding this up so that I can make sure I've got it centered pretty much. That looks good. Okay, and then this piece. Like that. It's a little high. I'm just putting it where I can make sure that these are lined up top to bottom. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do for this spine is carry this around the back around. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I have to get ready for work. Okay, so I am going to pause now. I'll be back in just a few seconds for you. It'll be hours for me. And we will start on our inserts, of which we have quite a few to do. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Hi everyone. I can't remember if I ended my last video or not, or if I said I'll be right back. So I'm just going to start this video as though it's new. So, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Catch of the Day from Graphic45. We are making this big hybrid folio mini album. And last time we got to where we needed to make inserts. So I want to show you what I've done. I've actually done all the inserts. I figured you'd see me mat enough things. I wanted to do the embellishing together. So I'll show you all of them. You can pause as needed to see what I've done. And of course you can do whatever you like for your inserts. I did do the spine. I ended up using the plaid. And I think I had already done these last time with you. Alright, so I'm just going to show you this side, this side. Well, I'll show you all of them. They're all the same, but let me pull this over a little bit. I still have to put the seam bindings and ribbons and things on all the tags. So in here, I have put one of Graphic45's large tags. Now these tags are too tall to put in here, so I did have to trim a little bit off. So I trimmed it down to about 7 inches, and these tags are about 3 7/8 wide. So if you want to make your own, if you don't have the tags, but you can get these at Scrap and Create. I used the large, the regular, and the artist treating in the Kraft. Then I have this piece, which I have not fully matted. I'll probably go back and add some mats. I wasn't sure how much paper I was going to have left. But this is a trifold, like that, and I've only matted the front. And to make this, cut a piece 7 inches by 12 and score it at 4 and 4 and fold it like a Z. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and in here I put this piece, which is 3.5 by 7, and I just matted it with this, and then I used some navy blue cardstock on the back. And then this didn't have anything, so there's no insert there. And then we'll turn it over, and I'll show you those in a minute. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to put grommets on these or just leave them. And in this pocket, we have one of the Graphic45 regular tags, matted front and back. And as you know, I really like to embellish my tags a lot, but this book is so full right now, I don't think I can do much. So it's 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, matted front and back. But we'll go through. I have the sticker sheet and I have some other things. I don't think I put that in all the way. I'll leave it for now. Okay. And then in here I have 2 of the artist trading size tags. And then I have this little mat, which is 3.5 by 5, and I use the stub corner rounder on it. So that goes in there with these. And then in here, there is one of the Graphic45 regular tags, which I matted with one of the journal cards, and then just navy on the back. I'll leave that out for a second. And then this piece, 7 by 10, folded in half, and you can't, I don't know if you can tell on camera, this actually is matted with the sort of creamy color, and then the anchors on the back. So that goes there. So I still need to go through and add seam bindings and ribbons and stuff, so we'll do that. Let me open it fully. So in the middle, I have trying to think if this was a regular, if this was a tall or a large. Can't remember. I think this was a regular and this was a large. And I cut it down to 2 inches in width. And what I recommend you do, which I did not do, make your life much easier, is mat it first and then cut it down. You won't have a reveal, but it will be way easier than trying to cut the mats after you've cut it down. So that's how I did that. And then on this side, we have a regular tag, a large tag, again cut down to 7 inches, and then a photo mat. I think this is another 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Yeah, so hold a 5 by 7 photo. That'll go in there. Okay. There. All right, and then this side is going to be exactly the same. I mean, the mats may differ slightly, but same thing. Large photo mat, large tag, regular tag. Okay. And I'll tell you, these tags and mats, dies, the die for those, hugely helpful. I know I've said it before, but especially when I first started out, I had no idea what to put in all these pockets for inserts and things. And being able to just use the tags, mat them, and put them in was a huge help. And then there's the large tag for this side. And we may decorate these a little bit. I left them a little plain so we could. And then another trifold. Again, this one's not matted except for the cover. Like that. And then another one of these. There's nothing in there. And then we have these. So you're going to see all of this in the walkthrough. You've probably already seen it in the walkthrough, but I wanted to give you a chance to pause the video and see, whoops, what I've done in case you want to do the same. And then again, we have this exactly the same as what we had in the front. I used one of the just a blank journal cards. Okay, so now you've seen what we've done for that. Let me go ahead and work on the cover, and I'm not sure what I want to do, but I think I want to use this. And I have got stickers. I don't think I'll use a sticker on the front. Some more of the journal cards, which I don't think I'll use. I mean, I will use them, just not on the cover. And I have the chipboards. And I'm thinking I might use this on the spine. And let's just open them because I think there's a few places we might use these. So I had my first COVID vaccine this afternoon. So I'll go back in a few weeks to get the second one. I'll be glad to have that done. Get some semblance of normalcy back. Okay, I like this, but that might work, huh? Just sort of fell out, but it works. So this, I'll just lift this up for a second. I was thinking just would look nice on the spine, maybe even just there. So I think that's what we'll do with that. So let me set that aside. And I don't think there's anything else I want to use on this cover there. So if we just put that and that, I don't think I want to use flowers. Is that all we want to do? There's a lot going on with this book, so that may be all right, because it has to lie pretty flat in order to look at it and use it. Like if you don't want to put anything too bulky. So I think I will leave it with just these two items. I think that looks good. And then that piece on the spine. So I'm going to do the spine one first. And I'm just going to scrape the edge a little bit, make sure it's smooth. I'm not going to ink it, I don't think. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll just glue it on. Just wondering, do I want to take those little... Yeah, I do, because the bottom one is already out. Okay, let's get rid of that. just going to stand this up so that I can decide where I want it. I think I am going to put it just about in the middle. Okay, there's that. This I do want to ink. Just a little bit, just to knock down the white core. And this is Rocky Road, I think? Yeah, Rocky Road Powder Puff. There's that. And this I don't think I'm going to ink. So I'm going to put that at an angle, and I'm going to put that straight. And make sure you put a little bit of glue on these little swirly bits on this thing, otherwise they could catch on things. So I'm putting that right about there. Oops, slide it over. I don't want it overhanging the blue. Just checking it. Careful when you're putting it down, because rubbing the, with a baby wipe, you could lift up some of these little swirls. Okay, and then we're going to put this here. Cute. There. And I'm just going to open it up so I can get my hand in there. Okay. All right. Then we're going to open it here. And is there anything? Oh, things are falling apart. Looking at the various things. There's a lot going on already on these 2 pages. Don't think anything would really show, but do we want something maybe right there? No. The reason I say no is when I open it, these touch that, and I don't want to cause any problem by putting anything thick there. We might go back and add like this little round sticker or something like that, but nothing with dimension. Okay. So let's do that. And I was thinking, I have this, and I have this, and I have the one that fell out, which I don't know where that went. Hang on. Here. These 3 things are all about, they're similar sort of design. I was thinking these 2 in particular might go either here or like there. No, I can't put them there because that has to close, so that would not work. Okay. I get these. I could go there. And I don't think that would cause any particular problem in terms of bulk. So let's do that. I'm just going to poke the things out. And I like the looks of these on those flaps. So let's, maybe after we do this, we'll look and see if there's a sticker that would give us a similar effect. Okay, no, you can't see that. Hang on. Okay, so I'm just putting that there in front of that pocket. And I'm going to bring this one over here and put it on the front of this pocket. I'm just eyeballing that, putting it about in the center. Go. Okay, there's that. Put it a little bit to the right. Slide it over a little. There we go. Okay, so let's go back here and see if there's anything similar in the stickers that we could use. There's a few things we could use here. Maybe these two. Let's see. Okay, I think that's, I hope these are single stickers. Okay, I don't like when Graphic45 makes the sticker in like 3 parts, so you go to use it and it falls apart. I'm going to use a little ink on these. Okay. And I am also going to use a little glue. I'm just going to put it right there. I like when a collection has stickers. It makes, you know, you can do some really easy embellishing with them. Oops, let's not put it upside down, Christina. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm centered. I think that looks about centered. Okay. Good. Okay, and I'm going to do the same all the way at the other end. This thing is so huge. Okay, with this one. Very cute. Okay. And some glue. Now, one thing I've not done, and I don't know if I'm going to, I don't think I am, is side pocket inserts. You could, there's 2 places to put them, but I feel like I've just got so much already. I'm not sure we need them, but if you feel like you want them, go ahead and do them because there's room for them. Okay, huge. Okay, so there's that. And all right, so that we put there. These don't need anything. These are fine. These are fine. I feel like I might want something there. Where's the other sticker sheet? That one's kind of cool. What does that look like? Yeah, just it actually detracts a little, I think, from that paper. Sorry, somebody's driving their loud truck. I don't know, can't decide if I want that or not. I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to leave that. Okay, now let's look at these. Okay, and again, we can't add a lot of dimension of a bulk, but we could do something. Try to find a place to put this down. Okay, let's look at these. So we've got stickers. We've got these cards, but I think I'm just going to tuck those in. But we have a lot of this ephemera. Now, this is where the piece that we used on the cover came from this ephemera pack. I hadn't even really looked at this. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. I really like this thing. It's got a lot of stuff that needs to be poked out. Let's do that. And I think there's still some other things that would need to be removed from it. But it's cool. I think we definitely want to use that on one of them. With maybe one of these behind. Oops. Something like that. It's really cute. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing there. Okay, that's too big for here, but I have in mind a spot where that might go. This is cool. I just put that on there with, I can't tell if this swirl was meant to be small or if it broke. I think it was meant to be small. Something like that. Let's see what else we have. There's another swirl. Just playing with these. Is that, no, that was light blue on the other side, I think. What is that? Right. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Keyhole? See, there's a bird. An N. Oh, there's the key, so I guess it is a keyhole. Lots of little birds. Tickets. Those are kind of fun. Set those aside. I don't see any other swirls, so I think that wouldn't really work. It would work. It doesn't. It's facing the wrong way for me to use it with that. So I'm not going to use that. Maybe we'll just use that as is. And maybe there's a saying. What have we got for sayings? Doesn't really go. It's already got a saying on it though. All right. I think that's too much. Okay, I think I'm just going to do that on these. Oh, this one needs, hang on. All right, this has got some things that need to be poked out. I like that. Okay. So let's do this one first. I'm just going to center it right on there. Okay, there we go. Whoa, don't put it upside down. Okay. Neat. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Move this off to the side. Okay, so this one, I know I want that right there. I'm trying to figure out how far down. So about halfway on that one. Okay. Pick it up, make sure it's straight. Looks good. Okay. And let's see. And I am not going to try to ink that. I'm afraid I'd wreck it. Oh, you know what though? I have to, this one has quite a few places that need still to be knocked out. Okay. Alright, so that's all of those. There's 12. Okay, so that's going to go down in this corner with this just sort of tucked under it, and try to decide exactly how I want this thing. I like the way this sort of ties the two things together. I definitely want it over here. I think I want it right like that. So that's going just beside that exclamation mark. Alright, so that's going right about there. I hope that's right. I'm not pressing it down yet because I want to be sure. Yeah, that's right. Okay. What's the matter, Jolly? Okay. There we go. Okay. And then this one is my navy. Got a train blowing its whistle. I don't live all that close to the train tracks, but you can hear them when they blow their whistles. Okay. Okay, and then I need to make sure that I get 12 at the top. That looks good. Okay. Cute. Okay. And I love this ribbon. Let's use this one. These are from Scrap and Create. This is a red organza. If I could find the end, I would be all set. There it is. And I don't know what I did with my scissors, my good ones. Well, these are my Tim Holtz. They're okay. And I just need to trim that. This is really pretty. Okay, that there. And turn these at an angle. There we go. Cute. And do the same on this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's those. All right, let's put those back in. Can't reach it. I put it there, but now I can't reach it to get it back. Okay. Okay, and let's see. I think I will put this one on this side. That looks cute. And then this one on this side. Cute. Okay. And then I have this big banner. I've only got one of them though, which makes things tricky. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll put it on the back. It doesn't show a whole lot, but it'll look good there. Let's just do it now. That's not the back. Christina, this is the back. And that actually will show better. We'll put that there. Cat's getting the zoomies. Just gonna put that right there. Okay. Okay. All right, so there's that. I had these little tags. I keep coming back to this and feeling like maybe I want something there. That You and Me in the Sea is cute. That one's, any one of these would work. I think, since I don't know who's going to get this, I think I'll go with the middle one rather than one that implies some sort of relationship. Okay. Speaking of getting this or any of my other albums, once I get around to unpacking and getting, well, I don't know why I say unpacking. I've been unpacked, but I have never unpacked the box that has all my albums in it. But I'm going to need to get rid of some, so I think I may start just listing them in Etsy or something, because I've just got too many. And I'm certainly not going to stop making them. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then I was going to see if I had a tall sticker of some kind to put there. Have to be pretty narrow. Oh, look at that. I have those. Pardon me. Well, I get back to that You and Me in the Sea that I was kind of avoiding, but it works, doesn't it? Let's do that. All right. Just poking the little holes out. Okay, and this one I'm using brown ink. A little low so it doesn't peek out. It'll be kind of a surprise when you take it out of the pocket. You just see a little bit of it. Good. Perfect. Let's see, do we want anything on this one? Oof, that one's much taller. Are there any tall, narrow ones? No. We could do the sort of matching one. I think I'll leave that one. I don't really care for any of these on it. There. And I think I'm starting to feel like I'm gilding the lily. Which, whenever I get to that point, that means it's time to stop. However, we do have some little journal cards that we want to tuck in, so let's do that. I've already used some of these as mats, right, we still have some. And I like the backs of them too. Like the front and the back of that one. Alright, so let's tuck that in there. I gotta make sure it's not the same one that I matted the card with, and it's not. And then maybe put a little one in there. Maybe even a couple. Those are the same, I think. Hang on. Do I need those? I feel like those are too much. Hang on. Okay, I like those. I don't think I want to add anything. Oh, here. Could definitely add a couple of little ones in here. And same on this side. That one. And that one. Okay. Okay, and then in here, I put that one that way. And this one. In there. And I wonder if I want to add some stickers on those. Let's take a look at that. Because these I left kind of plain just in case. These are really plain, but they're good photo areas, so I don't really want to clutter those up too much. But let's pull these out. Hang on. Is there anything on here that I want to put on here? These little anchor stickers might be cute, one in each corner. I really like this, but there's no kind of matching sticker to it. But they don't have to match exactly. Let me see. No. These little square ones. I keep coming back to these two. Are they? They're the same. Why not? So maybe something bigger. You know what, I feel like I'm putting something there just for the sake of putting something there, and it's not adding anything. So I'm going to leave them as is. Okay. That and that. Now that already has a tie. There's nothing there that needs anything. All right. All right. I am going to call this done. I'm going to go through, and I've got some more of this, and I've got some narrow grosgrain in navy and this beigey color, and I've got white seam binding, and I'm just going to add a little bit to everything. You will have seen it in the walkthrough, and I'm going to call this one done. Hey guys, I am just jumping in here real quick. Excuse me. I had said I was going to leave the cover with just these two items, but when I finished it, I thought it was a little plain. I sent a picture to Julie from Scrap and Create, and she thought it was a little plain, but I didn't want to add flowers because it didn't seem to suit this album. So I made this little thing real quick, and I just want to show you. I'm not going to demo it because I just don't have the stuff, but I'll explain what I did. I took a piece of the back of some score tape sheet, but wax paper would do, or parchment, or even just a little piece of tape would work. and not the tape, but the back. Pardon me. Let me grab some twine. Hang on. So what I did is I got some twine and I basically just looped it on itself. And I think I made 5 or 6 loops, I think. It doesn't really matter, but I just kept looping it until it was how I liked it. And then what I did is, hang on, let me just make a few loops so it makes sense. All right, let's say we were just going to do that. And then I sort of held it down with my fingers and put a whole lot of art glitter glue to hold it all together. And I let that dry until it was mostly dry, but still tacky. And then, I don't know if it was mostly dry, but it was pretty dry. And I qualify that because the next step, although it doesn't really matter, you could add more glue. This is a waxed cotton quilting thread, but you could use any fiber you like. And I just basically did the same thing. I just kind of bunched it up until it looked how I liked. And I pressed it into the damp glue that was on top of the twine. So that was the second layer. And then I used the little bits of ribbon that I had left. And I don't have any of this ribbon, but let me grab, what have I got? Seam binding, I think. Let me grab some seam binding. Okay, and what I did with that is, and don't feel you have to make this the way I did, because I'm sure there's easier ways to do it than the way I did it. I just didn't know how else to do it. And I didn't have time to watch a YouTube video. But I just made a circle, smushed it in the middle, and then you could use hot glue, but I don't have a hot glue gun, so I just took a stitch with a needle and thread and then cut off the extras so that I had 3 loops like that in the blue, and I just stacked them one on top of the other and formed this little sort of pattern like a circle. And then I only had enough of the beige to make 2 of those, so that's what I did. And then I glued those on top of my little stack of fibers. Okay. And then, sorry, I didn't have anything handy. Okay. So then when that was all dry, I let that all dry. And then I took one of the circles from when I cut out my tags. You know, when you cut the mats, the tags, you get these little circles. And I glued one right in the middle on top. And then I had this little compass charm that came with my order from Scrap and Create, and I glued that on top of that. And I used E6000 to glue the metal piece on. So that's that. And of course, you're doing it on something that's not sticky, so you can peel it off. But even if you did it on a regular piece of paper, it'd be fine as long as you only had your glue in the middle, because even if the paper is still there at the end, it'll never be seen. And then I am just going to glue that right here, like that, okay? So I just wanted to show you that, because you'll see it in the walkthrough that it's on there and wonder where it came from. So that's what that is, okay? All right, back to the video. I really like it. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you make it. Don't forget to visit Scrap and Create to purchase your supplies. This is a design project for Scrap and Create. I will have a link down below. There will be a link also to the cutting guide that you can pick up on my blog. There's no charge for it, of course. Just go click and get it. And that is it. And I hope you will join me next time, and we'll make something else. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.